3251.
Oh, we got a call.
30-year-old male with tightness in his chest.
30?
Flu-like symptoms.
Are we popping tonight? He has chills. He has a new cough that recently started. This very well could be. It could be cardiac event. Yeah. Or it could be coronavirus. You got that update, huh? That we got sent about the virus? Mm-hmm. It states we are seeing a rise in COVID in the community as well as among our staff again. At this time, you should consider every person, including your partner, don't get near me, as sick or positive.
There he is. He's outside.
3251, shows on scene, cancel fire. Hi. Well, what's your name, Amans? Brian. So you're calling because your chest has been hurting?
Yes.
Okay.
Like every time I cough, it hurts.
Have you been having any kind of fever?
I did.
Sweating a little.
Oh.
And it's cold out here.
Yeah, I do.
You warm. For sure.
Do you have any medical problems?
High blood pressure, and I do have asthma.
Okay. Are you having any shortness of breath?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Have you been recently tested for COVID?
Just relax.
No.
Just relax. Exposed to anybody that might have it? Not that you know of.
All right, we're gonna get you in the truck. We're gonna get you on some oxygen because your oxygen saturations are a little low. His O2 sats are 91%. A normal O2 sat is 94 to 100%. Since his O2 sats are low and his asthma isn't acting up, meaning I can't hear wheezes, that really alarms me. That has been like a telltale sign to us that this is COVID. Underneath the tongue. Shoo! 103.2.
Oh.
Brian.
Come on, man.
Do you feel hot or do you feel cold right now?
I'm actually cold.
Can't keep you too covered up though, because you are hot.
Don't want to make you any warmer.
Yeah, I can only imagine that you just do not feel good. Big stick, my man. 1, 2, 3. All right, I don't want to scare you, Brian, but you are showing symptoms of COVID. So with your O2 sats being on the lower side, you got that super high temp. So they're gonna absolutely test you whenever we get to the hospital. Okay, my mans?
Sounds good.
The way that he's presenting is extremely concerning because of that pre-existing condition. Knowing the way that asthma attacks your body and the way that COVID attacks your body, we want him to have the best possible chance to beat this.
Sorry you don't feel good, my man.
Thank you. I tried to find that.
Look, I understand, but and you know what? I can give you that credit because you tried.
There was one day, several months into COVID, and I wanted to quit. I did not want to be here anymore. I was like, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep bringing people to the hospital so they could die there. Thankfully, the more we know about the virus, the better the hospitals are getting at treating it. So hopefully this patient's gonna get to walk out of those hospital doors soon.
Hello, lovely.
Dude, as soon as we walked up and like you could just see that guy glistening in the moonlight.
So was it a known code, like a known positive? Or?
Well, I mean, it wasn't a known positive. So this guy said that he had been having flu-like symptoms, pretty much like cough, no shortness of breath though, but like a cough, intermittent fever. So we ended up going to Osher, Maine, and then the test came back within like 5 minutes.
And he was positive?
And he was positive.
Gotcha. Y'all all good? Y'all got Aeroclave?
Yeah. We got, you know, banished back to the station. After we run a call that we either suspected as COVID or we 100% knew it was COVID, then we'll go back to the station to where they have this decontamination system that will actually mist chemicals into the back of the truck so it gets into all those little tiny crevices that we could have missed.
I got to work today, turned on the truck, and I could tell that it was Aeroclave last night.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay, I feel so good. Like, it's comforting to know that like everyone's going through those measures to make sure that everyone stays safe.
New Orleans EMS takes COVID very seriously. We've seen what it can do to people. It's scary because we really still don't know exactly the depths of how it's affecting the body. And so we have to take extra precautions so we can minimize any kind of risk to ourselves and any kind of risk of spreading it to somebody else.
All right. Y'all get back out there. If you need to come back, then come back and get Aeroclaved again.
Yeah.
Scrub a dub. You guys be safe.
of New Orleans, 911. What is the emergency?
They got a lot of apartments back there smoking bad. It's got black smoke and it's on fire.
Are you inside the building? Sir, hello, are you there? Hello? Yes, sir, I already sent this over to dispatch. How many floors or stories are there?
The second floor. Yeah, it's burning bad. The glass popping and everything.
Do not try to put the fire out. Do not carry anything that is on fire. And do not use the elevator. Hello? Hello?
When you're going to apartments, let me cross the Fenway Drive.
It's an apartment fire.
6220, put me in red to that fire, please. Please, let's get another unit rolling out that way.
Ladder 13 advised people still inside the building. As a former firefighter, I immediately think of the time of day. Families are probably at home, and I really hope that everybody smelled smoke, they were able to get out this fire.
It's right off the interstate, dude. We see it.
Oh.
Oh.
3229.
All right, people, y'all ready? Damn. I hope nobody ain't in there.
Hey, y'all on that scene yet?
Yeah, we're here, and it's rolling.
All right, keep me advised, see if we need to activate an MCI.
If you hang out here on Talk 1, I'll update you here in about 2 minutes.
Hey, thanks.
Our EMS med-surg bus is used for MCIs, or mass casualty incidents. Critical patients still, of course, go by ambulance as quickly as they can from the scene, but any stable patient or walking wounded can be transported in bulk on this bus. Y'all know if they have any patients?
They got a lot of old people coming out of there. And half of them are being drug out by other people.
Right here. Right here.
Hey, sweetie, what's going on? Okay.
Hey, look, let me put this on your finger, love.
All right, Keely, we're with one patient now.
Hey, look, let me listen to your lungs, sweetheart. Good job. Breathe. Nice deep breaths.
Yeah, you may want to send another unit and maybe a sprint this way. They don't know if everybody's out of the building.
Nice deep breaths. All right, good. All right, you sound good, all right? Do you want to go to the hospital? You know?
Smoke inhalation is a big concern because when they inhale that smoke, that's a lot of bad stuff going into the lungs, and that could cause all type of problems. If your underlying health condition is asthma, that just made it worse by 10.
If you get a little tight, let us know, all right?
How many people?
Got a ton of people in the back.
Yeah.
How many units do you have out here?
Just us. I got another one. I told them we need another one this way. And we got a sprint unit coming this way.
I'm pulling up on scene now. I'm hoping that most of the people are out. When I get on scene, this fire is huge. It is roaring. This could be really bad. The whole complex is up in smoke. I need to find out how many patients we have, how many fatalities we have, if any, if we know if anybody is still trapped in the building. I need to start getting together what resources we need to bring in.
We got about 50 people standing here, one possible patient. I don't know what's on the other end. I can't get to them.
I'd like to get the RTA buses just to put people in to sit, and that way they're not in the cold. Like, I'm hoping that most of the people are out. We need to get these people some type of a warm environment for them to sit in. RTAs, they have all the public buses that run regular bus routes. So in the middle of the night, there's not a lot of buses. However, these people are out in the cold. We need somewhere to put these people before they start having medical issues and become patients.
I got the bus coming.
Where's my man?
Do you know if anybody's in here or?
Well, they're going to be evacuated pretty good right now.
Okay.
They trying, though.
I just talked to Fire Command. They think that everyone is out.
Hey, so look, we got an RTA bus coming out here. That way y'all have somewhere warm to sit, okay?
Notify the Red Cross and see if we can get them out here, please. See if they have extra blankets that they could bring.
Careful.
I see all the kids. So you got everybody?
All my family out here.
All right, good, man.
I was in the apartment right across from me.
Well, I'm glad you got out, all right?
Is that your bag?
Yeah, I can't lift it.
Come on. I absolutely think that we not only are providing, medical attention to these people, but emotional support.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Got people that lost everything. I mean, you sit there and listen to them, give them a hug. Sometimes that's all people need. They just need to be hugged, and they just need a shoulder to cry on. If we can't help you medically, we'll help you emotionally too.
Yo, okay?
Yeah.
You good, little man? All right. Stay warm, all right?
We're gonna go straight across the street.
All right, so we got the Red Cross coming. We got RTA buses coming so that they can stay warm. But right now, it looks like everybody's out. Hopefully everything just stays like it is.
If y'all want to get warm, go hang out on the bus, okay?
Y'all got masks, extra masks?
I'm sorry y'all going through all this. That's your little boy?
Yeah.
You want me to push him down there?
Yeah.
All right.
Will we be able to get back in our apartment tonight?
Baby, I don't think so. Not tonight, because they got to secure the perimeter, then they got to go check to see everybody in there. They don't know how the structure is. I don't know, but I don't think not tonight.
You gotta think, man. So if you're in a fire and you come out, which is great, man. You've been blessed, you're out, nobody's hurt, but everything that you love and own is in your apartment. I've been to this apartment complex several times. These good people, these good, hardworking people, the little that they have is in their apartment. And it's just a sad occurrence that this is happening, because I can empathize with these people.
Red Cross is on their way right now, and they're gonna get with you guys and give y'all information and definitely probably find somewhere for y'all to stay.
It's hard to not get emotional on a scene like this, especially when I seen a little kid in his grandfather's lap. It really tugs at my heartstrings, and I really feel for everyone that's standing out here watching their home go up in flames. I am pleasantly surprised that everybody got out of this. I never would have thought everybody would have got out of this.
Absolutely not. This was definitely your best case scenario.
Yeah.
A 44-year-old female conscious of breathing is at 170. She has abnormal breathing with flu-like symptoms. She does have asthma.
5K. So honestly, this could be anything. It could be cardiac, it could be pulmonary.
I wonder if she has hypertension or if that's just high for her.
Could have COVID. So me and Jeanette are headed to a 44-year-old female complaining of chest pain and shortness of breath. I mean, at this point, it could be anything. It could be congestive heart failure that's causing her chest pain and shortness of breath. It could be anxiety that's causing it. It could be literally a whole whirlwind of things. So we have to keep an open mind, and we have to really just be prepared for anything. What's going on?
See how his face went?
I'm having severe chest pains, and I'm having an allergic reaction to my lisinopril.
That's what you're allergic to? Is lisinopril?
Yeah.
Last time, they take it to Tulane.
What were you in Tulane for? The same thing?
Yeah, they said that I was allergic to my lisinopril after 12 years.
Okay, and you feel like you're having an allergic reaction now?
I am.
When was the last time that you took it?
Day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. The doctor informed her that she became allergic to the lisinopril, which is her blood pressure medication. But I know lisinopril only has a half-life of about 12 hours. So in 24 hours, it should be completely out of your system. You should not still be having an allergic reaction. What heart disease do you have?
I was born with a smaller left ventricle. My heart hurts so bad. I can feel it all the way back to my back.
All right.
All right, sweetheart. Nothing on here is jumping out at me that you're having any kind of heart attack, okay? But they're gonna have to do some lab work just to confirm that. Everything on the monitor actually looks pretty decent. Her EKG is showing normal sinus, which is good. I don't suspect any kind of heart attack. But she does look pretty swollen in the face.
I got 4 EpiPens in my leg. I don't know if I can get up.
We're gonna try our best. All we gotta do is just get up and sit down. That's it.
Oh!
There you go. And just come sit, babe. Look at that.
I hope I come home, babe.
All right, here. Let's get your legs up, baby. Are you able to get your legs up? Can you get your legs up? She states she was in the hospital. She got 4 EpiPens, 2 in each leg. My legs would be hurting too if I got 4 Epi injections in my legs. All right. Baby, let me see this arm.
Oh, my chest hurts so bad.
Oh, no, sweetheart. Do you have anxiety too?
Yes.
I'm doing everything that I can to try to check this woman out. Continuously listening to her long sound. She begins to develop this very aggressive cough. Too much for my comfort because she does have that facial edema. So I'm gonna err on the side of the caution and I'm gonna start giving her everything for anaphylactic reaction. It's not gonna harm her at this point and hopefully it'll benefit her.
We're gonna get going, okay?
Okay.
Slow breaths, okay? I'm gonna give you a little treatment, okay, baby? Okay, I need you, hold on. I need you to stop. I need you to stop doing that. I'm gonna get you a treatment, but you gotta stop. You're just gonna make your throat even worse if you keep doing that. I know what it sounds like when somebody's throat's closing up, and that's not the sound of it, all right? It's a very different sound, so you need to stop doing that or you're gonna irritate your throat more. She's obviously having some kind of reaction, and I can't determine that she's not at this point. So we gotta get this patient to the hospital as soon as possible. Here you go, we're pulling up, okay? You said the last time you took lisinopril was the day before yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
I forgot and took it.
That makes perfect sense, and I'm so glad you told me that. And I hope that she doesn't take her lisinopril again, because I don't want her to be back in the same situation for something that could have been prevented.
Ticket New Orleans 911. What is the emergency?
Please to my house, please.
All right, what's going on at the location, ma'am?
My son, they're fighting.
All right, were any weapons involved in mention, ma'am?
No, I don't think so.
Hello?
Oh, she got a knife! She got a knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Ma'am.
Oh, drop that knife! Brenda, I'm not playing with you. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Does she still have the weapon, ma'am?
No, I took it.
You took it?
Stay by me.
Does anyone need medical attention?
My son, man. He said he can't feel his arm. Oh, God.
Alpha 3250. You're going to be going for a 17-year-old male who has been stabbed in the arm. Code 3 in the third. I'll advise your code 4.
Apparently, PD's en route.
They say bleeding controlled.
Let me find out. Alpha 3250. Do we know if bleeding control was given?
Negative, sir, I do not. Be advised, the female is still on scene, armed with a knife. It's the male that was stabbed in the arm.
All right, so the female stabbed the male.
The female stabbed the male, and the female's still on scene.
So being that it's a stab wound to the arm doesn't mean that it's a minor injury. The arm is very vascular and there's a lot of arteries that go up and down. If one of them's cut, he could bleed out and die.
Be advised, needed code 4.
All right.
We copy. Alpha 3250, you can show us on scene.
What's going on?
Let me see your arm. I'm gonna start. Alpha 3250, this is gonna be a trauma activation.
What'd she get you with?
A knife.
A knife?
Oh, yeah.
I'm worried about muscle damage, tissue damage, nerve damage, and possibly if she did hit a vein or an artery deep inside the shoulder. Because you hit one of them, it's gonna bleed, and it's gonna bleed a lot.
All right, my man, you wanna get him on that? Yeah. Give me your arm, I'm gonna start a little IV on you, okay? I know it hurts, I know. And she got you right here on the thumb too? Was that like a defensive wound? All right. She get you on the neck too?
She scratched me.
She scratched you?
So these are all scratch marks?
All right, brother. Just turn your arm just a little bit for me.
About for a needle?
Yep.
Yeah, just an IV, man.
You just got stabbed. I know this ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, for real.
All right, brother, you ready? That wasn't that bad, was it?
It was bad.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
At 17, you don't need that in your life. I feel bad for this little dude.
You ready to roll?
We're ready to roll.
All right.
This first time you ever got stabbed? It ain't gonna happen again, huh?
I hope not.
I hear you. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Not gonna touch it again, okay?
I gotta get stitches.
They gotta go in there and see how deep that is.
They gotta go in it?
If you said it went all the way in, that's at least 3 inches in your back shoulder. That's pretty deep, you know?
What happens if I feel lightheaded?
You feel lightheaded right now?
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, you just got stabbed. You're in pain, so. What's your pain level at right now? Without touching it right now? Is it 10?
It hurts.
All right.
Once he gets to the hospital, they're gonna take an x-ray of his arm, his upper chest to make sure it didn't penetrate his chest, but he's still in a lot of pain right now.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little pain medicine, all right?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna get you a little...
Wait, is it shot?
No, it's going in that IV. You're not gonna feel it.
All right.
That's why I started that IV.
I don't want no more pain. Oh, I feel it.
I know.
Ah.
There you go.
Oh.
You all right, my man? I know, it's rough sometimes.
I want to be one of these in my career.
You want to be a paramedic? That's what I'm talking about. School's about 18 to 16 months.
When he tells me that he wants to be a paramedic, that makes me feel good because any patient I have in the back of my truck, I treat as they're my family.
How's your pain level? You're starting to feel it, I can see.
So I hope the way I treated him, his wounds, took care of him, it showed him that I want to do that one day. I want to take care of a patient like that.
I'm gonna take care of you, okay?
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
They're not dead. I can work with that.